Okay, this is just a quick video on how to make a bit of a keyring out of a drawing a shape. So I've searched up this copyright free image here on Google, and what I'm going to do is save it to my desktop. So I right click and click on save image, and you can see it's going to go on my desktop. So I just go to save, and you can see it's put it on my desktop right there. So now I want to go to Inkscape. And on Inkscape, what I want to do is import the image onto my page. So I'm going to go to File, Import, and I'm going to click on my image, and I'm going to, this little thing comes up here. So I want it from File. You can put it on Smooth to make it better quality. So click OK, and my image comes up here. I'm just going to resize it by dragging the corner arrow. Now I'm going to go up to Path, and I'm going to go to Trace Bitmap. And if you click on Update, it gives you a bit of a preview. So we want it on brightness cutoff and our threshold. So the higher on our threshold here, the darker it's going to trace it. So we don't want it too dark. So if we keep clicking our Update and changing this, we want it so we don't have much grainy bits or fuzzy bits. So this looks okay. So once we're done, we press OK. And then we click on this. You might have seen it move a little bit. So the one that it traces ends up on top of our old picture. So if we just move it over, so we know this is our picture because we can double click on it and nothing really happens. So we can delete that. But if we double click on this, all of these things come up. Now they're the nodes. So what we can do is just zoom in here. And this is our shape that it's going to cut around. So what the laser cutter is going to do is cut around all of the black areas, so the outsides of the black areas. So what we want to do is we want to set the very outside to cut, and these inside black areas we want to set them to engrave. So we want to put a little hole to maybe put our key ring or whatever on it. So we click on our nodes here, and this one here we can get rid of by selecting them all and pressing delete. And we can draw a little circle in on there. Okay, and our circle is, we're going to set this one to cut. And so the laser cutter will cut it out, and we'll be able to put our key ring through there. So once we're finished, we go up to File, we go to Save As. We just go to maybe Paint, and we want to change the file to DXF. So we find DXF. Here it is here. Okay, Paint DXF, we go to Save. And we want these clicked off. We don't want ticks on them, no. And we go to OK. And it should save it. And then in the next video, we'll show you how to put it on the laser cutter.